In October 2011, a 16-year-old girl at Leroy Junior-Senior High School in Leroy, New York, began developing sudden, involuntary tics. The movements were repetitive and uncontrolled. She also produced involuntary vocalizations. The presentation resembled Tourette syndrome, a neurological disorder that causes motor and vocal tics. Tourette syndrome develops gradually. It has a genetic basis. It does not emerge suddenly in otherwise healthy teenagers who have shown no prior symptoms. Over the following weeks, 12 more students at Leroy Junior-Senior High School developed the same symptoms. Nearly all of them were girls. The cluster also eventually included one adult woman in the community and one teenage boy. 13 of the cases were female students at the same school, and they developed what appeared to be identical neurological symptoms within weeks of each other. The New York State Health Department opened an investigation. Investigators examined the school building for radon, mold, volatile organic compounds, and other environmental toxins. They tested air quality and water. They found nothing that could account for the symptoms. The Centers for Disease Control reviewed the case. An independent toxicologist, retained by the families of several affected students, conducted a separate examination. That investigation found elevated levels of trichloroethylene, a solvent known as TCE, in the soil near the school. The contamination was traced to a 1970 train derailment that had deposited chemicals into the ground and had never been fully remediated. TCE is a known neurotoxin. New York State health officials disputed that the TCE finding was causally connected to the student's symptoms. Their position was that the levels detected were not sufficient to cause neurological effects, and that the contamination was not located within the school building. The official conclusion from state health authorities was conversion disorder. Conversion disorder is a psychiatric condition in which patients experience genuine neurological symptoms, tics, tremors, paralysis, seizures, that are not produced by a neurological lesion or disease. The symptoms are real. The cause is psychological. The disorder can spread through social observation and social transmission, particularly in closed communities such as schools. This spread through observation is referred to as mass psychogenic illness. Several affected students and their families rejected this diagnosis publicly. Some sought treatment from physicians who also disputed the conclusion. Media coverage was extensive. The cases attracted national attention. The symptoms in most affected individuals resolved over the months following the outbreak. Some students reported continued effects. No school building contamination was identified as a cause. No definitive physical explanation was established. The New York State Health Department closed its investigation with the conversion disorder conclusion intact.